The best part of a do-it-yourself project is knowing that you really can do it yourself. We'll show you how easy it is to recharge your AC system and save time, money, and hassles along the way. This Pro Accu-Cool AC system recharge kit will give you professional, accurate results in just a few steps with no special tools. It has two ways to monitor the recharge process: a digital thermometer for the air temperature and a gauge that shows the level of pressure in the system. Plus, the refrigerant has additives that help improve cooling, lubricate moving parts, and repair small leaks. So you'll be doing even more to keep your AC running colder, longer. Before we get started, let's take a quick look at a typical auto AC system. See the low pressure service port on the larger diameter aluminum tubing between the compressor and evaporator? That's what we'll be using to recharge the AC in this car. Here's what you'll need to get started: the thermometer, quick start guide, a pen, refrigerant, safety glasses, gloves, and the gauge. You'll want them close by before you begin. Make sure to read all warnings on the Pro Accu-Cool AC system recharge can before starting, and to use your protective gloves and eyewear. First, start the car, and with the windows down and doors open, turn the AC dials to their highest and coldest settings. Got one of these recirculation buttons? Make sure it's turned on too. Take out the digital thermometer that comes in the kit and make a note of the outside air temperature, away from the running car. Uncoil the wire and put the probe of the digital thermometer in the center AC vent inside the car. The probe is now measuring the vent temperature. Leave the probe in the vent. Using the long lead wire, you can take the thermometer display outside to where you are charging. Keeping the thermometer display near where you can see it will help you read the vent temperature while you are charging the AC system. We'll get to that in a minute. Now let's find the low-pressure AC service port. It's covered by a plastic cap and located on the large metal tube running from the compressor to the evaporator, as we saw on the illustration. Attach the quick connect fitting on the recharge hose to the low-pressure service port. You can't make a mistake, because the hose will only fit on the low-pressure line. Just push it on. You'll hear a click when it's fully seated. Don't pull the trigger, because that will release refrigerant from your car's system. No worries if you can't find the port. Our website has photos of port locations on many popular cars. You're doing great. Now check the pressure on the gauge while the compressor is on. The center of the compressor should be spinning, not just the outer part. If the needle is anywhere in the white area, you can move on to the next step. If it's in the red, make sure you are taking the reading when the compressor is spinning. If it's truly in the red, sorry, but you have to stop right here. Don't charge the system, it needs to be professionally serviced. Now screw the can into the recharging hose. Hold it upright. Give the hose connection on the low pressure port a little tug to make sure it's on. You're ready to recharge the system. Before you do, remember the digital thermometer? The tip should still be in the center vent, and you should be holding the thermometer face so you can read the vent temperature. Also, take out the quick start guide that came with the kit so you can refer to the charging specs chart. Use the outside air temperature reading you noted earlier to find the recommended vent temperature and pressure ranges. When you start charging the system, you're going to be looking at the digital thermometer, the pressure gauge, and the chart. With the can upright, shake it from side to side every few seconds from 12 o'clock to 3 o'clock to prep the refrigerant. Squeeze the trigger for 10 to 15 seconds and release. Wait a few seconds for the thermometer to stabilize. Then compare the vent temperature and pressure readings to the recommended range on the chart. Repeat the recharge process until either the pressure or the temperature of the air coming out of the vent reaches the recommended range numbers on the chart. It's okay if the can isn't empty. When you're finished, just disconnect the coupler from the port. If the can is empty, unscrew it and discard. The hose and gauge assembly is reusable, so save it. If the can isn't empty, store it in a cool, dry place so you can reuse it later if necessary. Screw the plastic cap back onto the port. Now go enjoy the cool air in your car and high-five yourself. You're done.